guys, this is Sarah of All Things Apple Blossom, and today I have my husband Matt with me, and we thought we would just chat with you guys a little bit about our Disney trip. This is going to be our first trip. We are going at the end of June. Matt has been to Disney World. It's been over 20 years since he went, so it's like his first trip. I have never been to Disney World, but I have been to Disneyland several times because I'm from Southern California. All right, first things first, hair today. I am wearing my Logan by Tony of Beverly, and it's the color Sandstone. And I love this color. I was nervous about it because it does say that it has 20% gray. I don't see the gray. But it just looks really, really nice. I love that the bangs are lighter and then they frame my face. I'm thinking this is going to be one of the wigs that I bring to Disney. I don't know. I'll have to try on a couple others and you guys can tell me what you think.
Absolutely.
All right. So lots to do. As of currently, on a Sunday when we're filming this, we have 62 days. So that means 2 days until we do our Fast Pass.
Yes.
So, what do you want to start with? Do you want to start with...
I don't know.
Like I said, first trip. So if you guys have been and you have any tips and hints, we would love that.
And the cool thing is it's also kind of like a honeymoon for us.
It is.
It's our 20th anniversary, and we're going without the kids.
Yeah, we never got to go away. It's just the two of us. We figured 20 years is something to celebrate. So why not celebrate with Disney since we're both huge Disney fans. Actually, our whole family is. We love Disney.
Yes, we do.
Yeah. So we are going for 6 nights and 5 days.
No, other way. 6 nights and 7 days.
Well, we're leaving.
We're there Saturday to Friday.
But we're only going to be in the park for 5 days.
Right. 5 days in the park, 7 days there.
Yep. Excuse me. You'll have to forgive me for that. My allergies are acting up today.
We got really fortunate. We found a reservation for Cinderella's Royal Table.
Yep. Hang on. We're going to do this in categories. You're getting ahead of yourself.
Uh-oh.
All right. So let's start with where we chose to stay.
Yes.
So we are staying at Port Orleans French Quarter, and we splurged on a king-size room.
Yes.
So since it's going to be the two of us, might as well. And I do
we
apologize.
We don't need 2 beds.
I apologize if you could hear my dogs. They're in their crates in effort to keep them from jumping on the gate today.
Yeah. And they're literally right on the other side of this wall right here.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So we will be leaving at midnight because we're driving because we live in North Carolina. So it's about, what, a 10-hour drive?
Yeah, about 10 hours.
So we plan to leave about 11:30 midnight. I'll catch a nap early in the day and drive first. And then he's going to sleep while I'm driving. And we plan to be in Orlando on Saturday morning around 9:30, 10 o'clock. Our first day, we plan to stop at the character warehouses because we've seen that they have some awesome stuff. I'm hoping to get a good deal on a Dooney and Burke bag because I always wanted one. They're really pricey, so I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah. Yeah.
And let's see, what else are we doing that Sunday? Or that Saturday? We plan to tour the DVC resorts and learn a little bit more about the DVC program. We already know we're not signing up this time, but we do want to know more about it because we hope to sign up in a few years because, like I said, we're huge Disney fans.
Oh, absolutely.
And our children are practically grown, so eventually they'll be getting married and having kids, and it would be a great way to bring grandkids to Walt Disney World.
Absolutely.
And then we have our dinner reservation for that night at Trails End, which I'm kind of excited about. I've heard it's very underrated, but I've heard it's also the same food that they do at the Hoop-de-Doo Review. So that will be fun. For our trip, we did pick to do the quick service dining plan. I think we're going to have a lot of food because we picked
Absolutely.
5 restaurants to sit into.
Yeah, we were doing Trails End on Saturday.
Mm-hmm. We'll go by date. How about that?
So Saturday is just travel. and
take a nap.
relax, because I'm working a 12-hour shift before I get in the car, which is why she's driving first, and then.
But he'll be off at 8, so he can come home and he can catch a few hours before we get in the car. And if I wanted to, I could catch a few hours before we get in the car. A little bit better of a nap too.
Yeah.
And then he can get some extra sleep in the car, and then I think the plan is for me to drive like 3 or 4 hours, and then we can switch. I'll of course try to drive longer if I can. It just depends. I typically have insomnia at sometimes, so it might be in my benefit to drive, and I'll drive as far as I can. But we're excited. We've been buying Disney CDs so we can go down and get that done and listen to it.
Absolutely.
And, of course, my car has Bluetooth capabilities, so we'll put on the Disney Channel on Pandora and rock out all the way down to Florida.
Yep.
Okay, so Sunday is going to be epic.
She's crazy about Sunday because it's going to be her first day.
We're going to Magic Kingdom.
And we're going to Magic Kingdom. But the cool thing is, it's not just Magic Kingdom. We got early morning extra magic. So we get in
to Fantasyland.
We get into Fantasyland to ride Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, Peter
Pan's
Pan,
Flight.
Winnie the Pooh. Mm-hmm. And there's breakfast included at 7:45 in the morning.
We get to be with a limited amount of people in Fantasyland until 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
So there's no stress for trying to get fast passes for us for Seven Dwarfs Mine Train or Peter Pan's Flight or Winnie the Pooh. Although we'll probably only ride Winnie the Pooh once or twice. But I do anticipate doing Peter Pan 3 or 4 times before we get done.
And Seven Dwarfs will ride
also 3 or 4 more times. So we're going to have to try very hard not to have vacation let down because this first day is just so huge.
Yeah.
So what are we doing after that? What do we have planned for lunch?
Does that be our guess?
No.
That's not that day. What are we doing?
It's in a castle.
Oh, that's right. Cinderella's Royal Table.
We snagged some reservations for Cinderella's Royal Table. I'm really excited. I know I've heard mixed reviews on it as far as the food goes, but we are going for lunch. If you've been, tell me what you think. We're going with the knowledge that we know that it's overpriced for what it is.
Oh, absolutely. It's all for the atmosphere.
It is. We're going for the atmosphere, and so therefore it is something that we are willing to do at least one time. So we're excited. Yes. So that'll be our first day. And what are we doing for dinner that night? The one restaurant we absolutely 100% had to do.
Ohana.
Yes, I'm so excited. I've heard the food is so good. So we'll be going over to the Polynesian at Ohana. On Saturday, we plan to do a little bit of resort hopping as well. And of course, check into our room, get settled in, and definitely take a nap.
Here comes your cat.
Yeah. Here's Adso. She's purring. She has to sit on me. She doesn't sit on anybody else except me. All right, so that's our Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday. We haven't decided what we're going to do Sunday afternoon as far as which park and all of that, because we can park hop.
Yeah.
So we may go over to Hollywood Studios for a little bit. We may go back to Magic Kingdom. However we want to do it.
We're trying to be fairly flexible and plan.
To a point.
But not over-plan or under-plan.
Don't claw me.
Which is going to be hard for me because I like to plan everything. But I also have generalized anxiety disorder. So if I plan too much, it starts to stress me out and it becomes a major issue.
Yeah.
I'm going to have some challenges as far as crowds. I don't always do the best in crowds. He'll be with me, and the good thing is we're going to be 2. My service dogs unfortunately will not be with us this trip because they're not trained enough to go.
No.
But hopefully on our next trip, I'll be able to bring them, one of them. I wouldn't bring both of them, but I would bring one of them. And like I said, I do have 2. They're going to be trained for different tasks. And I'll talk more about that in another video.
Yeah.
So that's our Monday, and
No,
then
that's our
or
Sunday.
Sunday, and then Monday we're going to Epcot.
Yes, absolutely. Now, she says it's been a long time since I've been there. It's been probably 25 years. So today is the anniversary of Animal Kingdom, 20 years. So it wasn't even there when I was there last time, and it was still MGM Studios. It wasn't Hollywood Studios. So going to Epcot, I love Epcot. That's probably my favorite.
Yeah.
Just because of all the culture in the World Showcase.
Yeah, and we planned, like, he already knows that he doesn't want to ride Soarin' because that type of ride messes with his vision.
It messes with my equilibrium, the whole, like, full screen, that's all immersive stuff.
So we're going to ride some of the rides, but some of them we have, I think the least amount of rides that we're going to ride is actually going to be in Epcot.
Oh, yeah.
But we're okay with that because we're both so excited just to walk around World Showcase and explore the countries, and that is going to do just great for us.
Yeah, try foods here and there.
We plan to do, we're going to use one of our fast passes and go on Frozen Ever After, and we plan to do Spaceship Earth. I want to do the land, Living with the Land, and Nemo because,
the seas with Nemo.
I love
and
Nemo, and
Really?
she just made a liar out of me. She is sitting on him, saying, "Pet me, Daddy."
Okay,
So
sorry.
I love aquariums, so that's going to be really fun for us. And then we're just going to really walk around, and we're going to
claws.
probably snack all day. I think our plan is on that day we're going to split meals and split snacks. So we'll order something. That way we're eating a little bit. Our goal is to try to eat something from every country.
Whether it's a meal or a snack or
Exactly.
whatever.
So we want to use our credits. So you figure we'll have 4 meal credits and 4 snacks, if not extras, because like I said, we have other restaurants booked. So it might offset and be able to have, a little bit more than that. But it'll be interesting. But yeah, we want to try everything if we can.
And she doesn't really totally get it yet, but I am a character junkie. I want to meet characters.
Yes,
I want to
we do plan
get
to
pictures
do some
with
characters.
You know,
We have. I think we're going to book a fast pass for a character spot in Magic Kingdom. I know that we have 1 character meal. It's going to be on our last day.
we have 2. Cinderella's Royal Table.
Cinderella's Royal Table. That's right. That is character.
That's a lot of characters.
That's a lot of characters. So we start and end our trip with character meal.
Yeah.
So Tuesday is actually the Tuesday that we're going to be there is our anniversary. So we are going to Magic Kingdom, and we have nothing specifically planned. Of course, we'll have fast passes and stuff, and we're still working out what we're going to do where or which day, which we got to decide because we booked those on Tuesday.
Yeah.
And we're just going to kind of be flexible that day and just see how things go. And the only park that we are not specifically going to be spending a whole day in is Hollywood Studios.
Yeah, and the big thing about that, they're undergoing a lot of construction. But that's also the week that Toy Story Land opens up.
Yeah, they open up the day after we leave.
And it's going to be busy as you can imagine.
Yeah, so we might pop over there and spend a little bit of time. Like, I would love to ride Star Tours. He wants to ride Tower.
Cookie.
If we can find it, if they still have it.
They still have it.
And he wants to do a Tower of Terror. So that may be something that we'll just kind of like split up and do. So we'll see about that.
Yeah.
And if not, it's okay because we plan to go next year with the family.
Yeah.
So we're okay with missing out a few things on this time because it'll give us something new to experience with the family when we go.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then Wednesday is going to be my favorite park.
Yes.
I shouldn't say. The park that I'm most excited about.
Yeah. The park she wants to go to the most is on Wednesday.
Yeah. Is Animal Kingdom. I'm from San Diego, so Animal Kingdom is going to be fabulous for me. I loved the zoo when we were stationed out there when the girls were little. We had member ships to the San Diego Zoo, and we went all of the time, at least like once a week.
And they had the wild animal park.
Yeah, we had that in SeaWorld, and we went all the time. If we had nothing else to do, it would be pack a lunch. We're going to either SeaWorld or to the zoo or to the wild animal park just to enjoy walking around in the animals. So I'm really excited about that. Now, y'all are going to probably think we're crazy, but we have elected not to ride Flight of Passage this time.
Nope.
He's worried about the screens messing with his vision, and I'm worried because it's prior to my weight loss surgery that I won't fit in the ride. And I don't want to be embarrassed that way. So we get to save an experience for next year because he's forcing me onto Tower of Terror, and I will force him onto Flight of Passage when we go next year, which will be post-surgery.
And I've seen the videos of like the full ride video from start
really
to finish, and it looks amazing.
And we are going to do Navi. But it's one of those things where we're just not ready to stand in line that long, and there's other things that we would rather have our fast passes for.
Everest.
Yeah, and the safari and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So we're skipping it this time, which we're okay with.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And then
we'll save it for when we go with the girls.
And wait a minute. It's Tuesday. Tuesday we do have reservations. Because Tuesday we're in the Magic Kingdom. So we do have reservations on our anniversary. We are having lunch at Be Our Guest, which will be the only quick service meal that we scheduled. And again, we've heard that it's kind of overrated. We're going for the atmosphere. And
yes, I was told.
I want to try the gray stuff.
We were told by a friend that you have to go, if you can get it, go, because the atmosphere in Be Our Guest in the Beast Castle is
not to be
top
missed.
notch.
So we're going.
So we're going, and we know that it's overrated for the food.
And here's the kicker:
we get to go in.
Be Our Guest, Ohana, and Cinderella's Table, we have all heard for years, are the hardest reservations to get, and that you absolutely must book 180 days in advance. We didn't book our trip 180 days in advance.
No, we were at like 120.
Yeah.
And
I was able to get Ohana, and I've changed our Ohana.
No, it's more than 120.
I've changed our Ohana several times. I've changed our Be Our Guest a couple of times, and I've changed Cinderella's Royal Table wasn't available at first, but we were able to. I just got lucky. I kept looking, and
that's a big tip. If you don't get the reservations you want, keep looking.
Keep looking. And if you snag one, it's a restaurant that you want, but you're not quite comfortable with the time. Like the first time I had Ohana, it was like 9:45 at night. I don't want to eat at 9:45 at night.
Especially
I will if I have no
Ohana.
choice.
That meal's huge.
Exactly. But we were able to switch things around a little bit, and we were able to, by being patient, we snagged ourselves a 5 o'clock dinner at Ohana.
Yeah.
Of course, it's going to be interesting because our lunch is at 2:20, so...
Oh, well.
We're going to be very full that first day.
Yeah. But it's not... I heard a rumor that, and I haven't found anywhere that it's true, but when it comes to reservations, they release all the cancellations at like 3 o'clock. So go on at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, see what you can find.
Yeah, I've been pretty lucky.
And she's been unbelievably lucky.
I'm going to do the same thing with the fast passes too.
Yeah, because once you set them, you just start looking for new ones, and
you can modify them and all that kind of stuff.
And change times and all that.
If you've never been, one thing to keep in mind is that Cinderella's Royal Table, you have to pay in advance. One nice thing about paying in advance is you can order anything on the menu, your tax and your gratuity, and everything is included.
Yeah.
So that is one thing nice. So that meal is totally taken care of and paid for at this point. So we don't have to worry about it. It's just show up and enjoy.
And the good thing is they have the PhotoPass photographer there to take pictures and everything. Mm-hmm. To anybody out there that's watching that's military, go to guest services and get the memory maker through guest services. It's half price.
It's like $50.
85.
85. We still need to put that in the
budget. Because it was
budget.
170, and I'm getting it for 85.
Yeah, but we can't. It's something that you can't buy in advance.
Yeah, you can't get the military price in advance. You have to go your first day.
Yep.
And you can go to any of the parks, Disney Springs, and
Which we're gonna
maybe the resorts.
We're
I'm
going to
not
stop
sure.
by Disney Springs, though, on our way in
Yeah.
before we get to the hotel. That's something that we plan to do and just look around.
Yeah.
We want to look around. There's a couple places we want to go, but we're not like overly pressured to do a whole lot that first day. We may do it on the last day after our breakfast before we head home.
Yeah,
Do a
spend a
little bit
couple
more
hours
shopping
and-
there at that point because we want to get in, but we don't want to feel like we're going to spend all of our spending money that first day.
Yeah.
So, but
And I know if it was me, I'd be like, oh, I want to get this, and I want to get this, and I want to get this, and then come middle of the week, it's like, we're spent.
yeah,
Yeah, our budget's gone.
and we are doing this on a budget.
We are. We are doing. I mean,
The
military.
main part of our trip is paid for. Our tickets are got.
Fast
Magic bands. We ordered magic bands, which we'll show you what we got here shortly. And then, of course, Wednesday we also are going to have dinner at the Plaza because we've heard the Plaza fries are really good. We don't know if we're going to eat a full meal at the Plaza, but I know it's one of the more affordable places, so it just may be appetizers for dinner at that
Yeah,
point.
it might be.
But it's something that we wanted to do, so we did that. And then Thursday is going to be finishing up at Magic Kingdom
Magic
for our
Kingdom.
last day. So we'll have 3 days in Magic Kingdom, a day in Epcot, and a day at Animal Kingdom. And somewhere in there we're going to try to park hop and go to Hollywood Studios too. But if we don't get to it, we're totally okay with that this time.
Yeah, and for the most part, for us, we're not using their transportation. We're driving our car.
And we got lucky because we don't have to pay parking because our reservation was made before they changed the parking rule.
Yes, absolutely.
That is one great benefit.
Yeah, and that's our vacation.
Well, Friday we have our character breakfast at Ohana with Lilo and Stitch. And Stitch is our spirit animal.
Yeah, he's our family spirit animal.
And it's got a very important significance. His name is Experiment 626. We were married on 626.
Yeah, our anniversary is 6/26.
Yep. So we're so
Now, we were
excited.
married before Stitch came around, so
We
it wasn't
were.
like we planned it
No,
to get married on
but it
Stitch
just
Day,
was a
so-
happy coincidence, and we liked Stitch before then anyway.
Oh, absolutely.
So that's pretty much our trip in a nutshell, and I've gone through and I've ordered stuff like ears.
And the hat that I had on, it was...
I'm not going to mention where I got everything, but if you see something that you want, please feel free to either send me an email. I always put my email. You can leave a comment or, send me a private message on Instagram, and I will be happy to tell you where I got everything. I just wasn't planned to list everything out.
Yeah,
But-
and there's a lot.
There's a lot. All right.
We went a little crazy. Now, most people, when they go to Disney, don't match. They just go and do the thing. We're matching.
We are. Every
We're
day.
matching T-shirts
I
every
have
day.
one set of shirts that I need to order left, and we'll have to do a wardrobe change in one day to get it in there. But
Yeah.
we had to do it. But I figured, you know what? This is our fun. This is our fun trip. This is the trip that we're going to celebrate us. So we might as well have matching shirts every day.
Oh, yeah.
And so we did it, and they become the souvenirs in themselves in a way as well.
Yeah. And there's a few that we can wear again. There's some that
We can't.
we can't because they're 20th anniversary shirts.
But we can
or-
still wear them around the house
Oh,
and
absolutely.
like I said, have that souvenir. So that was one thing that we wanted to do to keep our souvenir spending down, was to go ahead and order this stuff now. We, of course, are going to be getting magic bands with our kit, but we decided to splurge and get magic bands.
Yeah. Yours go with a certain set of ears.
Yeah, but I don't want... You shouldn't have said that. Oh, well. I splurged and I got a millennial pink magic band. And I cannot wait. Pink, purple, and blue are my colors. So.
Yeah. Easy there,
And these
kitty.
were... I got off of the Disney Parks shop app.
Yeah, Shop Disney.
And I think it was like $12 or $13.
Yeah, I think for the two of them it was about $25.
Yeah, and he got some of his
And I got
ears.
all black.
You actually got all your ears there.
Yeah, all black, which I love it.
All right, so
And
we'll
they're
go...
a lot lighter than I ever thought they'd be.
Yeah.
You know, I figured they'd be uncomfortable. I wore this one day just to kind of get used to it. and it's actually really light, really comfortable. It's not like I'm wearing a watch and it's heavy on my arm, which is great because then I don't think about it.
Do you want to get yours and we'll kind of go through them?
Yeah. If I can do this without upsetting the cat, and then being clawed to death.
Did you hear? She's
she's
protesting.
She's protesting because I'm moving.
You saw one of his hats, and this is one of my pairs of ears.
Yeah. This is my because I'm a ball cap. I'm a ball cap kind of guy.
And I already know I'm going to get more ears while I'm there. So these are, I'm sure I'll have a couple pairs of my purse to change.
So, got my little ball cap. It says Mickey Mouse on the side.
I've required that he's wearing that on his our anniversary.
No.
And then
No.
on our anniversary, he's going to wear that hat. We'll show you our shirts in a minute. And I have these ears. I don't know how long I'll actually wear these ears because they are quite heavy and a little tight. But they're so cute. We have the same little print of Mickey and Minnie kissing or getting ready to kiss on our shirts. So this
on one of our shirts.
Yeah. So this will are for our anniversary shirts.
Now, this is a little small.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's Stitch, and I love it.
He's still going to wear it
And
anyway.
I'm going to wear it anyway. Can't wear it on rides anyway, so I'll walk around and see my Stitch ears because it's all about the Stitch.
Yep. And I knew that I had to have these. So these are my Millennium Pink ears. I went to eBay. I looked around. I knew going in that I was going to pay more than what they are in the parks. But I looked and I shopped really well right after they released. I think it was like 3 days after they released. I knew they'd be up on eBay. And I actually, between the cost of the ears and the shipping, only ended up paying $10 over retail. Yeah. So to me, that's a really good bargain. Knowing
rather than
that,
going to hunt them down and hoping that they have them. And
exactly. Which I'm going to hunt down rose gold ears because I want rose gold as well. And I know I'll get more ears along the way.
But I think the hype over the rose gold has died down a little bit.
And
so
I thought that
these
would be
out.
really hard. And I was like, you know what? It's worth it to me to pay a little extra. But I did see people on there that were selling these for $50 and $60 a piece. That was not worth it to me.
No.
An extra $10, which includes the shipping and handling, is really cool. So that's my first.
So I only have one other hat because I have a hat from my daughter's college that I'll probably wear on most of my days just because it's comfortable and that's what I wear.
I have a sun hat that I'll be wearing a lot too.
I play a game on Nintendo called Epic Mickey, and this guy is in it, and I love it. And it's Oswald the Lucky Rabbit.
He's going to be really tall.
Yeah, I'm already 6 foot tall. These are going to make me like 7. They're huge, but I'll wear it because I love it. And I may see about getting my name put on the back. Yeah. Get it embroidered on the back.
And then I have these ones, and they kind of remind me of the Little Mermaid. I haven't decided if I'm going to glue a plastic fork to it or just leave it. Right now, I'm thinking of just leaving it. So that's that one. And of course, I love purple. Purple, pink, and blue are my colors. And then the next ones I have are these adorable silver and sparkly purple, because if it sparkles, it's just awesome, right? So I'm excited about that. And then this pair is to represent Pooh and Snow White. So I'll probably wear these like on day one.
Absolutely.
On day one. And I might switch them. And like I said, I have a sun hat that I'll be wearing. And the great thing about wearing a wig is that my hair looks pretty perfect all the time. So
it just takes a little bit of...
Yep, just coming back in place and I'm good to go. So I can wear my sun hat to keep my skin from burning because I'm not allowed it in the sun because of skin cancer concerns. And then I can put up, when we go to get a photograph, I can take off my hat and I can take off my SPF wrap that I bought. And I can put on my ears and look cute and perfect for the pictures, and nobody needs to know that I didn't walk around that way all day. And these
Do
ones,
y'all know where this one's from?
which this is my favorite movie right now, Moana. And the shirts that we're going to be ordering later this week are going to be Moana shirts. So,
Yep, I get the Maui.
yeah, I can't remember what they say, but we're going to order them. Do you want to pick up half those shirts and I'll pick up the
It's
first
kind of
jacket?
scary because this thing I'm worried about clawing me to death.
Just,
Cup down. Ow! That was in my leg.
yeah, we call her Tiny Claws of Death for a reason. Sorry,
you, like,
you're
go
shaking
somewhere?
there.
Can you go somewhere? Go somewhere. Not on me. Thank you.
All right,
All
so
right, now I'm comfortable.
I'll start. We have our anniversary shirts, and I will share with you my mistake.
Okay.
Here, take that one.
Oh.
Okay. So here's our anniversary shirts. The front is the same.
Yeah.
I screwed up, and I forgot to specify which shirt was which person's. I did remember to get the year. So, my shirt has Mickey and a
Mine
98.
has Minnie.
So, but you know, we can always work it as I'm his Minnie and he's
Yeah.
my Mickey. So we're going with it.
Yeah.
And like I said, it was completely and totally my fault that I didn't specify. I got really excited because I had ordered some other anniversary shirts from Etsy and got ripped off.
Yeah.
And had to go through a process, and before we got issued the refund, she closed her shop. So we still have to deal with it. We're still trying to deal with it and getting our money back.
Now, she's holding my shirt, I'm holding her shirt, but they're put together in a certain way. So,
Yeah.
just the way we're sitting, we have to hold each other's shirts. But, yeah.
I love them. With the chibi. And they say love and then soul and mate on the bottom.
I'm not
Yep.
worried about folding them up really well now.
That one's mine. That one's yours. He had a request.
I'm a nerd, and I requested these shirts, and
So
for a couple days she
I
said,
honored-
no, I'm not doing it, no. And then she goes, I bought them.
As a surprise. So. Alright.
Now, I'm a Star Wars nerd,
I like Star Wars, don't get me wrong.
and seeing these, I had to have them.
Yeah.
Because it's the most iconic exchange in Star Wars.
Absolutely.
Which one do I got here? Oh. Nope, that one goes there. And I'm holding your shirt again.
Okay.
Just because that's the way it...
Yep, these two match up.
Yeah, okay.
We're not huge Frozen fans, but that song is our favorite song because oftentimes we'll go to speak and I'll say the same thing that he is getting ready to say.
Yeah.
So it kind of represents how we talk to each other sometimes. All right. You want to show? We'll go one more from your pile.
Okay. You get that one.
Yep. Again, these ones match. And they've got stuff on the back.
Yeah. So, boom. I can't see. There we go. Yeah, this one's yours. 'Cause
Yeah,
it's got the
this
ball
one's
in it.
yours, yep. So they say soul and mate and mine on the back.
Yep.
So, which is pretty cute. He also wanted these ones. And we had to get them because it is the incredible summer. That one's yours.
Yep.
You can go ahead and show yours, and then I'll show
Now.
mine.
Love The Incredibles. This is the greatest set of lines in the movie. And then on the back, it says, where is my super suit? Because it's Frozone and, you know.
Yeah, and mine says, great or good, I'm your wife. I'm the greatest good you are ever gonna get.
Love it.
So we had to do that because
and it's The Incredible Summer.
Yes.
The Incredibles 2 comes out
2's
like a week and a half before we go to Disney. And so they're going to be having the incredible characters at Disney. And we're going to be wearing those when we meet them. Hopefully.
And then our next 2 shirts match, but don't match at the same time.
Yeah,
so
this one's mine.
That was fun. We got other 20th anniversary ones.
Yeah.
And they don't have anything on the back. But purple's my favorite color. So I had to get purple, and I knew he wasn't going to wear purple, so we got him green.
Yeah, I like the green.
Yeah. So that is our trip so far in a nutshell. We're really excited about it.
I'm like buried in t-shirts.
He is buried in t-shirts.
There's a lot of them stacked up.
I'm sure we'll be talking a lot more over the next few weeks as we get closer to Disney. We can be talking about what we're packing, what we bought to aid ourselves in the park, our fast passes, and for a while it's just going to be a lot of Disney.
Yes, because that's coming
Yeah.
in 2 months.
Yeah, he'll join me. We'll plan to do maybe 1 or 2 a week. And some weeks we might skip. Just depends on what we got
Yeah,
going.
because my schedule is crazy. Her schedule is crazy.
Getting less crazy because I'll be done with school in 2 weeks.
And basically it's a matter of, for the next couple of weeks, coordinating when our schedules work.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's all we have for you. If you guys have any tips, we would love to hear them.
Absolutely.
So you can comment or you can email me at allthingsapple.blossom@gmail.com. You can find me on Instagram as allthingsapple.blossom. And if you like this video, please give us a thumbs up and
Hit
subscribe.
that subscribe button down.
It's up there, I think. I don't
One
know.
of the corners it says
just
subscribe.
depends on what you're watching on.
Yeah, one of the corners it says subscribe. Hit that button.
Yeah, we'd like that.
Give us a thumbs up.
Yeah. All
And
right.
we hope to see you next time.
So we're going to cut this off now and go cook some dinner and do some chores because, well, it's chores. That's
Yeah.
adulting, isn't it?
It's not as
So-
fun as Disney, but
The next video we will do on Tuesday because he's off and I am off, and that's our fast pass day.
yeah.
So we will talk about the fast passes we made and all that kind of stuff. So we're really excited, and we hope
It's
that you
getting to be that-
guys.
It's getting
and-
close. It's getting close, and
It
we're
is.
just anxious to go.
Yeah, if we could
It's
go
been a long
today, we
time
would.
coming. It's been a long time coming, and we're going.
Yeah, we decided it was just time to make it happen,
Yeah.
and the best way to make it happen was just to go without the children.
Yeah, they were a little upset.
They were, but
hold
they
on.
understand because 20 years, hello, that's a big reason to celebrate.
Yes,
All right.
absolutely.
Well, you guys enjoy your weekend, and we will check in with you all in a few days.
All right.
Bye for now.
Bye.